We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. Brock Holt will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 305.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
On the ground is second. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The Orioles here in their new orange jerseys, or perhaps their new old orange jerseys, haven't been seen since 1992. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Settling under it is Holiday to make the catch, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
David Ortiz will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
And after that call, you know he doesn't need any help.
Fernandez readying the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And they're going to say this is a foul ball. Boy, awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Hanley Ramirez will stand in.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. And Boston has the early 1-0 lead. And there you see how Buck Showalter's Orioles will line things up. They'll match up against one of the toughest around, the all-star lefty Chris Sale. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Stephen Pierce will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman, Stephen Pierce.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the bottom of the first will start with a home run. A solo home run for Stephen Pierce as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Delman Young will be the batter.
Right fielder, Delman Young.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Young still just 28 here to start the year. Last season with the Tigers and Rays, 260, 11 home runs, 38 runs batted in. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Way outside, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. On Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
One and two now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Alan Craig will be the batter. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Ball two.
Oh, that's too high.
One out, nobody on. Now the 2-0 home. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And now this is strike two called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Shane Victorino waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Pitch home to Victorino. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Jonathan Lucroy will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And he takes ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe half an inch or so.
Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Manny Machado will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And that is not good.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is high for a ball. So from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Watch the DP. Come on.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Matt Wieters will get his first opportunity now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Center field. Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, second baseman,
Jonathan Scope will stand in for the first time in the series, and I, for one, am quite eager to take a look in person at this young, prized prospect.
Oh, and the buzz has definitely been there. He was on everybody's hot list before the season started. Now he's made the jump, so it's time to see if he's all he's cracked up to be.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with 1 away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Steven Pierce stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Orioles are on top, 3-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Up. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Batting ninth, catcher Ryan Hannigan.
Ryan Hannigan will take his first cuts of the ball game here. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, you know, it's not going to be easy filling Jacoby Ellsbury's shoes, especially in that stolen base department. But this guy Bradley's got a shot to be a real productive player in his sophomore season, and he takes second on the stolen base.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop,
Brock Holt will start things out here with his guys down a couple of runs already as we begin the third. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Dustin Pedroia will try it again. He flew out his first time. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And you can bet he's just trying to be extra careful here with a dangerous hitter at the plate. And now with that runner moving up to second base here on the wild pitch, they may just decide to put him on anyway.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1 as this should be good for extra bases. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Boy, this is just a sweet swing right here. Hits the bat head out front. Look at the head right down on the baseball, the entire swing. And just no shot there for the third baseman to knock this one down as this heads down the left field line for an RBI double.
David Ortiz will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. For Pedroia, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the RBI double by Pedroia. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 2. Delman Young makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Delman Young.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the catch is made, one away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Matt Holliday will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Adam Jones will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, Jones, take it out of the park.
First offering on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Running here is Holiday. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 3-2. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Hanley Ramirez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval.
Come on, Orioles!
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, for Sandoval, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. The 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Hardy. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Shane Victorino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sandoval off a second, now the pitch. And this is taken by Victorino to even the count at 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
Let's go, Orioles!
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2.
Sweet.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Orioles!
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Come on, let's hold him!
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Let's go, Orioles!
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Stop him in the track now!
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. To second for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Manny Machado will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Let's go, Orioles! Come on, Orioles! You can do it! Come on!
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Come on, up!
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Matt Wieters will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Orioles, let's go!
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2,
J.J. Hardy will try it again. He flew out his first time. Circle change there, called strike 1. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Victorino retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Brock Holt will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Brock Holt.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. David Ortiz waits on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Then once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Get out of here, Red
Fernandez readying the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Called strike 2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Runners lead from 1st and 3rd. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. On comes Young, but this is a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from 3rd. It's now a 4-3 game.
Come on, go nice and easy. The batter number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ubaldo Jimenez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Pablo Sandoval will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now. And just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. And a good 2-strike swing here, as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
And he just does manage to fight this one off, as it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
That's a second hit for him here in the ball game, and it's worth pointing out. This is a guy that's hit for the cycle earlier in his career, so who knows? Maybe we'll see it again.
Alan Craig will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Baltimore after this. Jonathan Scope will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is grounded sharply but foul past Sandoval down at third. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Stephen Pierce will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, one-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and here now is the right fielder, Delman Young. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A check on first by Sale, and the runner back safely. Lined into left center, and Young is aboard. That's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Matt Holliday will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball one.
That's right. Wait for it.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Adam Jones will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in, grounded out his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Holt is there and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Shane Victorino will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Shane Victorino.
Pitch home to Victorino. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Right on the heels of the walk. He wasn't wasting any time picking his spots, and he's in the scoring position here to get the inning started.
Let's shut him down here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he thought of taking third here too.
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Catcher, Ryan Hannigan.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And here's a ball hit in the air. They're just foul. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop,
Brock Holt will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Get him down now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle, strike one.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a swing, and he pulls this one into the air out into right field. Young is there, one away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4.
Hey, you take runs any way you can get them. And this one's going to come in to score on the wild pitch, so they get a man across the plate without the benefit of a hit here in the inning.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Tommy Hunter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. David Ortiz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Stop right here.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw in from Holiday is going to keep that runner from advancing past third.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Hanley Ramirez will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, this is certainly not going to help matters defensively. This forces home a run to extend their lead, and now an extra base hit could really put this one out of reach.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, up. You can do it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. Chris Davis is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Alan Craig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus
The
far.
batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Alan Craig.
Get them down!
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
So the bases loaded here for Shane Victorino, and I'd say he's got a fairly good track record in this situation.
Amazingly, one of only 2 guys in history with 2 postseason grand slams. And he had some big hits in situations like this for the Red Sox in 2013.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Manny Machado will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Get it out of here!
Here now the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Matt Wieters will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
J.J. Hardy will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Jonathan Schoop will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. The defending world champs out in front as we take a look there at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the slender left-hander Wesley Wright that gets the call. Jackie Bradley Jr. will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Got him.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Ryan Hennigan will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Brock Holt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Pierce will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Anthony Varvaro will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Anthony Varvaro.
Stephen Pierce will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Stephen Pierce.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Chris Davis will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Matt Holliday will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Dustin Pedroia will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Go now! Let's go!
Fouled back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled straight back. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. 6 outs left for the Orioles as you check out the line score here. Red Sox leading this one here in Baltimore as we play the top of inning number 8. David Ortiz will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And a fastball that runs up and in on Ortiz. And you don't want to put a bee in this guy's bonnet.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. 1 out, nobody on. Toward the first base coaching box, it's a foul ball. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Red Sox 8 and the O's 4. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-1 now to Jones, and he misses 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here for Adam Jones, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
That scoreboard out and right is 25 feet tall. This ball was always going to clear it. The question was, would it stay fair? It does by a pretty comfortable margin.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher
Red
set
Sox,
to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Manny Machado will dig in with one in and one away. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Matt Wieters will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Good eye.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there, he was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
.20 on the way. And this will be fouled away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here we go, guys.
full count now. 3-2.
I thought he was going to get rung up on that one.
I would agree. If that missed, it didn't miss by much.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Here comes the two.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Orioles get one on the home run by Adam Jones. On to the ninth now for Memorial Park. It's now 8-5. Pablo Sandoval will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter,
Alan Craig will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 18,
Shane Victorino will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Go, shut him down.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Pierce has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Koji Uehara is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
number 19, Koji Uehara.
Jonathan Scope will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Ready now on 1-1. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman
Stephen Pierce will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Chris Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
MVP!
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Matt Holliday is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And a ball 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he whistles one over the head of Sandoval. Down the line, a fair ball.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Adam Jones will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Forkball is off the plate and in, ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this man, David Ortiz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-5. So long from Baltimore.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Koji Uehara, his first. The loss goes to Ubaldo Jimenez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.